going on, everyone? Welcome back. Final car to have a look at for the newest update on Carx Street, which is this, the G87. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. BMW M2. Obviously, it's called a BM2R in this game, but it is very, very much a BMW M2. Let's buy it and see what it's like. I think perhaps this is non-comp, or actually no, wait, what am I on about? Well, sorry, the M3s and M4s, the non-comps are rear-wheel drive and the comps are all-wheel drive. So this, as standard, is rear-wheel drive. Also, sound is low because I was doing races, or I was doing my my method of making money, and I just didn't want any crazy audio going on in the background. I like the engine that's in it already, so I'm not going to engine swap this thing. I'm going to leave it like this. What I do want to do, though, is I do want to turn this thing into a drift car. Right, this is quite similar to what the Alpha is like in terms of power and everything, so... Even the engine is quite similar. It'll be like this is a 3-liter turbo, and then the Alpha was a 2.9-liter turbo, so... Both of them 6 cylinders. Quite similar in style, but the Alpha I took racing, and this I want to take drifting, because why not? It's very much doable. Ooh, God. I am on Sport Stars. This thing stock is 450 horsepower, which is pretty damn fast. It does lose its back end with a little bit of a clutch kick in a higher gear, but lower gears, slower corners, obviously, is where this thing would shine. Like, you can set it sideways and it's fine. How many gears does this have? 8. Okay. I was going to say, because it feels like the gear ratios are really, really short. So it's alright, stock, but obviously this is not going to stay stock for long. Not a massive fan of this car in real life. I feel like the newer BMWs are just ugly, in my opinion. It's just... There's no, like, design factor that, like, makes me want to be like, oh yeah, that's a nice BMW design, you know? I feel like there are people out there that, you know, like, the design is kind of growing on them and stuff, but the only thing that's still BMW on this car, obviously apart from the badges, is the window surrounds. That's it. Just the window surrounds are very similar to what the F-Series cars were like. Apart from that, it looks clapped. It just looks stupid. I don't like the headlights. I think, well, the headlights are probably the least of my concern, but I don't like the way they got rid of all the angel lights of all the cars. I feel like that's just stupid. So I'm not a big fan of the whole front end of this thing. Also, they changed the slats from being vertical to being horizontal like every other car. I think that ruins it. I think that just straight up ruins the look of the car. There's so many different body kits I know in real life that people have created for the G87 to make it look more like a BMW. Like, the different grills, the different bumpers and everything like that made it look more aggressive. Like, this just looks like it's been designed with a ruler, you know? It needs some big creases. That's something that it doesn't have. Like, BMWs just don't have the big creases anymore. And you know why they don't have them? Because they're expensive to make. Also, they just straight up just called this engine the S58. What? The engine in real life is an S58. This is the first time we actually see the actual engine designation code be correct in this game. That's crazy. It's got an S58. Inline 6, turbo. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do power things to this thing. We'll see. I don't know if I have enough of the golden currency, but I'm gonna put power in it. I think I have a lot of stuff just kind of sat about in terms of like just parts that I've just straight up just gotten in like pack openings. So I don't think I'm gonna end up using all of my gold currency, but I'm gonna use a lot of it. 800 horsepower out of this S58. I was gonna call it B58. Out of the S58, which is pretty ridiculous. Yeah, I don't want 8 gears. That's just ridiculous. I feel like this thing is gonna rip. This thing is gonna absolutely rip. I can already tell. T50S, yep, still rear-wheel drive, like I said. Weight reduction. What are we looking at here? 1,269 with that, and then do that. 1164. That's pretty ridiculous. Aero, don't care for aero. Doesn't make much of a difference for a drift car. Full suspension kit all the way around though. Arms, springs, dampers, everything ultimate. This is something that's very much needed, especially if I'm turning this thing into a drift car. I'm gonna do the best that I possibly can with this thing to make it as, not just as drivable as possible, but also kind of look better as well. I mean, we'll see what we have visually, because that's one of the biggest things with the cars in this game. Is some of the body kits that they have available for them are kind of nice. Obviously, none of them are licensed, so people just, or not people, but the devs obviously just create their own. Their own versions of them. Yeah, this is powerful. Jesus. That is spinning in fifth. This is a fast car. I haven't done anything to the transmission either. You guys saw what I did. So this is probably one of the better selling cars in this game. I think I've said this when I first test drove it. Okay, that's enough. Let's go into the styling shop. Nothing happened there. Don't worry about that. Alright, what do we have available for this thing? Let's have a look. Wide body. This is the different grills that people have created for this thing. Even wider. Oh, actually no. This is. Oh, it's like a mix of things I like and things I don't like about both kits. I kind of like this one more. The last one. I do still want this thing to have headlights, so I think I'm going to try and get the Street X one and then put headlights back on it again. What's the difference between... Oh, it's just the door latch, basically, and then the mirrors. Okay, let's do that. As for the hood... Okay, there's a few different options for the hood. So we have... Center one, which just has like a bulge. I don't know how well you guys can see that. This has a bulge and two... Don't mind that. Kind of reminds me of the CS hood, this. Nothing there. Some more vents, some more vents, some more vents. I'm gonna get the one with the kind of inlay in the middle. Okay, what are we looking at here? Street X1. That's probably the nicest looking one. Rear end. Ugh. I mean, to be fair, if we're turning this thing into like a drift car, like it's like an FD car. If you turn this thing into something like an FD car, because it has like it's got the radiators on the back as well and everything. The lifted rear end. Yes, this looks okay as a street car, but as an FD car, you guys know the way it has like basically the whole bottom end is just removed from it. It just has like a lifted rear. Oh, that's probably the nicest looking one as well. It's got the lifted rear bumper, so it doesn't have like the bottom part of it, basically. I'll get rid of... You know what? I like the antenna. I'll keep the antenna on. I definitely want to put the headlights back into it, though. I'm guessing one of them... Like those... Like this one's just the standard one. Then we have this one, which I don't know what the difference is. I think maybe the angel eyes. Which I don't think I can... Or I was going to kill it. The daytime running lights might be amber on this one. Or yellow. And this just has a tint on them. I don't really want the tint on them. We'll pick these ones. We'll see what they look like. Rear end. Rear lights. They look clapped. I'm keeping the stock ones on. As for the mirrors, we'll put the E9X style mirrors on this. That's what these are. That's the E series mirrors. Obviously these are the G series. And then obviously these are the E9X. They just look so much better, man. Look how fat and ginormous these mirrors are compared to these. Okay. I do like that rear end though. That's actually very nice. Okay, spoiler. We have a bunch of different wings and spoilers for this, so let's have a look. Here we have the simple ones, ducktail. That's quite nice. I like that. Fat wing at the back. That's also quite nice. We have this one, which is basically a chassis mounted wing, which doesn't really look chassis mounted at all to me. This one, which is at the top. There's so many wings for this. Holy shit. I'm not gonna lie, this one's probably the cleanest one. I don't mind the smaller spoiler. Single exit? Oi, you speak in my language. We like the single exit. We got big back boxes, and then we have that. Oh, yes. FD style kit, like that. It looks good. Okay, I need like a crazy design for this thing. I need like loads of sponsors and everything all over the place. For this car, I think that's gonna look amazing. As for the wheels, I'm gonna go for the front wheels. The front wheels I'm gonna put, I think, the 437s, which they're not these because these have too much dish. There's another. Where's the 437Ms? They'll be there. They are. 437Ms are going on. They're going on, and then for the rear, we'll go like full on crazy aftermarket style. D spec. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, 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 no. Go back. What did I do? Okay, I didn't do anything. Go back down. Didn't mean to do that. I went to go rear wheels. There we go. D spec. Perfect. And these I'm gonna put something that's got like crazy offset and everything, like center offset. I've already seen a set of wheels that I really like earlier. Like closer to the start. We'll see if I like anything else here. These like T37 style wheels. These are perfect. Yep. Okay. I like that. That's what's going on. Paint job. I'll paint. Actually, let's have a look. Right. Let's have a look at the liveries first. What people have created. Something like that. Come on. Give me something with like loads of sponsors on it. Anything. Anything with like loads of sponsors will look amazing. There was one further back. This one? This is probably the cleanest one so far. Still keeps the green. It keeps the green. I don't know if this is like someone's actual design, like for FD, but I'm sorry if I don't recognize it. We have another one here. I'm happy with that though. Oh shit! I didn't put it on. One sec. I'm gonna go find it again. Just have to scroll across. There we go. Sorry, forgot to put it on. Okay. Wheels, I saw the in the paint that had like green and black wheels. I'm not gonna do that, I don't think. I will try, however, and paint them in a nice bright color. Probably, I was gonna say maybe like chrome or something like that, but we'll see. See if I can go with something like the caramel style color. Go saturation like this. Looks good. Matches like the stickers, like the tear stickers that are on it, which I kind of like. Bit boring, but I think they look good. I'm gonna put that on. Do I want anything else in the paint shop? I don't think so, right? There's nothing. Yeah, maybe suspension arms and stuff like that. I feel like we'll see these, so we can probably go with something like this blue. There we go. And then springs and do yellows. There you go. Brake calipers. We can go blue with these as well. And performance style brake calipers, even though obviously they're not going to be. Styling shop. Yeah, full change in the interior. Drift spec wheel, hydro. We'll put a fat hydro in this. Let's put this one in it. And sequential as well in this. We can do that. The driver's seat. I wish that, again, I think I've said this before, I wish that you could remove seats in this game. I feel like that would be kind of sick. If you just straight up just go and remove it. I also never realized that you can actually change the color of the seat, which is quite cool. I only saw that recently. Yeah, carbon ceramics, fine. It doesn't really make too much of it. Actually, I shouldn't really put carbon ceramics on a drift car, right? Because you need heating up for those to actually do anything useful. So it's pointless. Underglow, don't care. License plate, removed, because it looks better. Nitro, yeah, okay. We're fine. Alright. I changed fitment on it, and apart from that, I think we should be sorted. That should be a good car. Yeah, fitment, I need to adjust my tune a little bit as well. It looks good though, single pipe. I think the wheels look great. Oh yeah, what's the headlights look like? Oh, they're red. Oh, okay. It sounds like a proper race car. It sounds like a proper race car. Yeah, I need to adjust everything. Alright, back to the tuning shop, and let's actually try and fit everything now around the wide body. Bigger wheels, stretch tires, or not even stretch tires, but like just better fitment overall, I think. Alright, give me a minute as well. I think I've done a good job at trying to replicate what an FD car looks like. I mean, fitment wise, I think I've done quite a decent job. What's everyone saying? A lot of area on the front to try and obviously, you know, compress and do all that. I feel like it looks good, and then the rear is nice and tucked away. Thoughts? I think it looks quite decent. That's a beefy car. Look at the stick angle as well that we have. I didn't even max like Ackerman out or anything with it. I think that's a good fitment. Yes, it's not the lowest thing in the world, and I didn't want it to be. I didn't want it to be super, super low either, because I feel like that just ruins the car. This thing just eats. Oh yeah, also more power, less weight even. So it's at 890 now, and it weighs 1100 kilos. Very on point with drift spec cars, like FD cars. I'm on sports tires. I think I can spin the Salic at 360 if I feel like it. Yeah, I can do that. Clean. Huge angles with it. I figure a lot of the time with this car is going to be just resting on the brake to try and keep it in check. What's this guy doing? He's just like jumping straight in. Sorry, caddy. Let's just jump ahead of you. Okay, let's get some racing feel in it. I don't even know where to go and bring this thing. It's also on sticky sports tires as well. If I go any lower than this, I feel like it's just gonna it's gonna be so boring to drive. It's like spinning in fifth is insane. I stretch my gears out slightly as well. So I can stop it from spinning in fifth. Or not specifically for that, but we can stop it from spinning that much. Oh my god, it falls out of boost. It just falls out of boost. Holy shit, boys. This is definitely one of my most powerful cars that I have, like drift cars. Oh, I thought I'd miss it. It's so easy to drive though. Like, I'm not really like trying to do anything crazy here, just kind of just in front of the Range Rover. See that, mate? In the smoke. I've got an idea. What if we put on a bit of rain? Huh? What if we put on a bit of rain? What's that gonna be like? Oh, that looks good. Oh, it makes the paint look so good as well in the rain. Oh my god. It's so slippery. It's so slippery. Increase angle, don't crash into Q7, please. I really like it. Oh god, the pole. Yeah, it's really, really slippery in the rain. You can have it so it doesn't actually adjust or change the physics at all when it's raining. Why would I do that? The weather change is amazing though. There's so many reflections everywhere, it's crazy. Oh, of course. Of course. Yeah, all this power and then the extra, I guess throttle response and a little bit of extra power from the race fuel, plus the slip from the water everywhere, is not the best thing in the world to drive in the wet. I mean, if you slow it down, it's actually quite an enjoyable car to drive. Then what's the point of having 900 horsepower, basically? Oh my god. You have to keep in mind that this is also on sports tires. It feels like it's on, like, street tires. That's what this feels like right now in the rain. It just feels like these tires would just slide forever, basically. Which they pretty much do. Look how smooth it is. That looks great. Nah, I really like that. Okay, well that's our build, or my build I guess, of the G87 M2. I like it. I mean, I like that we got the option to turn this thing basically into an FD car. And shout out to the designer for this paint, because it actually is very, very nice. I want to bring it over here because I think this is where I want to take a picture of this for the thumbnail. I think it's going to look fantastic like this. Yeah, I was right. It looks great. Especially in the rain, it looks really, really good. Alright then everyone, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. This will be the final build, I guess, for the new cars that they've added into the game. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know also what you've done to yours. If you've done something different to your car, then let me know what you've changed on your car. I'll speak to you guys later. Thank you again for watching. Goodbye everyone.